speaking about DeFi and this level of situation, right? So as you mentioned, we obviously have quite a few lending platforms there, and they have their pros and cons, but they do exist at reasonable scale. So obviously, Euler is a permissionless lending platform, right? So it would be great to hear your thoughts about, how you guys came up with the idea to build this, and how did you find that niche for yourself in the growing market, and in a relatively saturated market, and how are you just thinking about, where you fit in and what you do differently?
Sure. So, little intro into Euler. We are a permissionless lending protocol built on Ethereum. We recently raised a Series A with Paradigm in July, and now we're due to launch very soon. And what Euler is trying to achieve is fill a niche in the market where you have permissionless lending and borrowing markets, which is not the case for Compound and Aave. Take token holders are saying we want this token to be lent to borrowed on our platform or not. We think it should be permissionless, while at the same time respecting kind of basic risk management, decreasing systemic risk. And that's kind of the market niche we're going for. Something that institutionals and retail people could use that would be safe, but at the same time in the spirit of blockchains, which is permissionlessness.
That's interesting. So there are some platforms right now that do allow permissionless listing, right? So how would your approach be different to what they're offering today?
So if you compare us to other protocols, like for instance Kashi or Ravi, which are have their own kind of ways of doing things, um, they allow anyone to do anything basically. If you want to use your tokens as collateral, as long as there's somebody who wants to borrow, that's fine. Um, on Euler, it's slightly different. There is a big theme about risk management, which means only certain things are allowed as collateral. That is done in order to unleash capital efficiency because we don't fragment liquidity pools. There's only one pool for Ethereum. There's only one pool for Compound, unlike other protocols where like you can have an isolated pool between Sushi and Uni, but another one between Sushi and Ethereum, right? In our case, it's one pool, which is great from capital efficiency point of view, but that also means you have to be very careful about what you list as collateral. And this is where we have a kind of a comprehensive risk framework. So we don't allow systemic risk to blow the protocol up.